First of all, before he cut me off,
because you were talking about those.
These hand wipes, they're fantastic.
They smell horrible.
They don't. They smell like
heat rings.
A little bit, yeah.
It's disgusting. Nothing worse than
aren't that bad.
Yes, they are.
You're eating a bundle of kale, and you're talking to me about peach rings. Actually, never mind.
That's what I thought.
Don't do that. Anyways, no, we were talking. Wanted to pull out the camera just to kind of go over really what these projects and this desire that we have to create and produce these projects and what it's really. Obviously for pure enjoyment, just because we like doing it and capturing these moments in life and documenting our life and how we go about our days and how we view certain things. For me personally, I like photography the most. Videography is really cool, so we'll be doing a little bit of both.
Videography is more my speed.
Yeah, a lot of both. Currently, obviously, we're filming on Zach's camera. It's the R50, but back at home, I'll be using a Sony A7 IV for the bulk of the photography, and also for projects with the videography. We'll do a little bit of both until Zach is able to grab up his own A7 IV or FX3. And FX3 would be sick, but that's a bit further down the line once we really get into it. Because that'd be really cool.
It's this many bands.
Yeah, it's a bit much for that right now. But no, it's what?
I'm not that liquid.
That's a good reference.
Uh-huh.
These burgers, man.
Give me the cash. I'm not that liquid right now.
No, this desire to create. Zach and I were talking about this a little bit ago, about how we think it's genuinely in everybody, this desire to produce in the creative side of anybody's personality. There's a drive to produce something, no matter what it is. For us, photography, videography, it's a way for us to capture really the essence of life itself and portray that to whoever wants to watch. And for us, when we get older, so we can look back on our lives and go through and relive those memories and those moments that we've had really together, separate. Because up until now, we really haven't gone through to
Can I help you, bro?
gone through to document and film and capture our lives up until now, but it's something that we've really talked about doing for quite some time, and there's no time like the present. In all honesty, there's no time like right now. We have the ability to do it. We have the cameras, we have the gear. We're in a fortunate position to be able to do as much as we want to do.
And we have partially developed frontal lobes.
Somewhat.
Like 2%.
Yeah. So we're gonna take these videos, these documentations of life, and capture again the essence of life, and what we think it really means to live your life, and try to pull out the beauty in everyday life to show others that it's there. You just have to look for it. You just have to do it. It's all around you.
Sorry, I'm almost
Give me
done.
a piece.
I'm almost done with this. I'm about to start choking. I have too much kale.
Yeah, I think that really sums it up pretty much. Unless that tasted salty.
I think the closer you get to the stems, you get a little bit more of the nutrients that's been coursing through them veins.
Yeah, unless I mean, do you have a different outlook on that?
I mean, not necessarily. It's pretty much just the fact that, like, I think that it is obviously everybody's destiny and purpose and fate to create something and to lead a creative life and have an artistic form of something that gives you passion of some kind, like passion projects. I have a passion project that I'm working on right now. He does. I feel like everybody should. But the majority of the reason I'm doing this, one, is because I want to be able to look back on my life 60 years from now and live through all of the memories that I used to have when I was younger. Second of all, this is what I want to do for a living.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I want to be able to create and document my life and do that as a career.
Not
and
even
stay
just,
alive.
Not even just what we want to do for a living. And I'm speaking for both of us right now because it is a very big passion for the both of us. We happen to be lucky enough to share a lot of the same passions, so we can do it together. And not even just wanting to do this for a living, but we're going to take anybody that's watching this right now and take you along the progression of us getting into this version of life and this way of living. You're going to see it firsthand of our step by step, really how, like right now we both work full time, but how we're able to break away from that traditional work and step into a life that we're able to fully pursue whatever project or passion that we have in the moment and chase after it with full intention and full force behind it and dedicate all of our time to it. So right now we're going to do it as much as possible, but it'll be a journey that we're able to document to where we get to a point where that is what we do for a living. And it's going to be really cool to be able to look back on this. And I mean, this technically step one of a long journey, but there's not really an end to it. It's just
That's the
life.
hope. That's the hope, is that this never ends.
Yeah, and even if it isn't, I mean, I don't see it not turning out to be what we're doing for a living. But let's say hypothetically, that's not the path that it goes. What we envision now, it's going to be a portion of our lives for the rest of our lives, and this is really the beginning that we're able to actually start it. On February 16th of 2026.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll be cool to document the rest of it and the journey through it. And that sounds so poetic.
For real. Also, complete side note, this is also a lesson to wash your vegetables before you eat them.
Meh.
There was just a bug on my shit.
Was there actually?
Yeah, there was just like a bug just chilling on my phone. And it came from the kale that we just consumed.
No, it didn't come from the kale. You don't need to worry about it. It came from his hair. Wash your hair. Take showers.
Alright, bro. Making you sound like I'm
And
disgusting.
brush your teeth.
Shut up.